was one of my early albums that I dropped, I think after my first one, Mache. That was the first time. So the first album, Mache, I launched that album right here at the mall, Accra Mall, which was very small. You know, I'm a beginner. So I sat in the midst of random people and told them I released an album. But I still had fans that I didn't know about that came to take pictures and then they bought some. It was a great feeling because a guy walking on the streets and now having people buying your CDs, that was like a good one. The next year was RAPPERHOLIC, and I wanted to take it, a bit further. So if you guys remember the conference center, the dome, the old one, the numbers was crazy. What were the numbers at that time? Like 5,000 and over. And this is a young boy, first 2-3 hits, you think you are that strong to pull 5,000 people to pay, not free, to pay and watch you. So honestly, I'll give the props to my team. It wasn't my idea. They believed in it. Though I had doubts, I think they saw beyond what I saw myself to be. So we went to get a place. Shouts to this team, A-team. They sorted out the technical bit of it, getting the place locked down, the stage, lights and everything. I was seriously panicking. Because when I came out, you know, in Ghana, let's face the facts. People push you to come, but sometimes they're trying to like see if you can really maintain this thing that you started, you know? So I'm always on that edge. If this doesn't work, and this is 5,000 people. And it's on Christmas Day, 25th, people want to spend time with their family. They don't want to go out. How are you going to be able to draw 5,000 people together just because of you? And this is not Ghana Music Awards. And on that same day, had our biggest competition on that night was Ghana Movie Awards. And this is a well-established brand that we are about to compete with, our first show, and having in the same space. So literally, if you know the conference center, the main conference center, and then the tent. So you just have to walk. So crowd will be coming in and they will see RAPPERHOLIC, Ghana Movie Awards. Where are you going? So our biggest competition that night was Ghana Movie Awards. And I remember being, I think, these guys gave me a good treat. They booked a hotel for me. That comes with a job. You know, when you're a regular person, you can't be sleeping in certain hotels. But because I'm Sarkodie, you get a chance to sleep in some hotels. So I was there on WhatsApp, messaging my sister, anybody I could get hold of who's in the auditorium. How is it going, Charlie? Yawana, what's it name? And they said, oh, you know, bad. That's around 6:30 something. Oh, you know, bad. You know, people they come small. Not knowing, the queue outside was so long that it was taking time for them to come in. So by 7:38, full house. And then they sent me a video of my own show while I was in the hotel waiting, and I saw all these people there because of me. Trust me, that was very emotional. I think that was the time we did the motorbike, no? Yes. So to be dramatic, my first time I came in on a motorbike. What did I say? Oh no, it wasn't even rehearsed. I was risking. If the motorbike had run through the people, that would have been it. So got in front of the stage, packed, I got off, it was smooth. I got on the stage, live band, DJ. That was an epic show. Great night. I did like all the songs on the album and all my hit songs at that time. Then, so that was basically the idea, to launch the RAPPERHOLIC album. But then the effect that the show had in Ghana and the coverage it had from the media, we thought otherwise. This cannot just be, yes, it can't end there. We have to continue. So that was the last 8 years. And so for 8 years, we've been doing RAPPERHOLIC successively, and I think we've even done the stadium. Okay, no, we changed the name Sarkodie, but it's literally still RAPPERHOLIC. Sold out, came back to the conference center so many times. You guys know the story. Back to back, and now we are in the 8th year. And this year has been crazy. So honestly, I knew from my heart, there's two things that made me, I said I was not going to do RAPPERHOLIC. It's two things. The pandemic, obviously, and I have one person in my team that I really don't trust. because he likes to frustrate me when Rapperholic is there, and he's not actually here. You can imagine what I'm talking about. This is the guy that handles everything, but this guy is super hardworking that likes to run on adrenaline, just last minutes and just rushing and getting things done. But he does amazing work. But I am beat to Cosro every Rapperholic, and the secret is every Rapperholic on stage, I'm sick every year, literally for 8 years. I'm always sick when I'm on that platform. When you guys are looking at me and you guys are happy, I'm going through a whole lot, trying to like sail through too. So this, yeah, as soon as I said we're doing Rapperholic, Mr. Tinya headache 1 or 2 be there, but I'm treating me one time, so I'm fine. So now I'm perfectly fine. So it was not too long ago, and then the whole team actually wanted us to do Rapperholic. I was the only one saying no. Then I just said, so I'm kind of the majority carries the vote. And Mama C, my Cynthia, where is she? Mama C, my only Cynthia. So that's my lawyer. My lawyer is part of the team. My lawyer, aside being my lawyer, is my biggest fan. So I think she's being selfish with this one, but she wants to enjoy Rapperholic. She's not really thinking about me per se. It's more about what fun that she can have, or else the Christmas will be dry. So she was pushing the agenda. We have a platform. And to date, I've not commented on the platform. It's deliberate because you guys will go back and forth. And out of nowhere, the first statement that came in the platform was, yes, we're about to do the biggest show in Ghana. I'm like, look at these people. You don't even warm me up to it. Like, you guys have decided. So, yes, they said it's a brand that is not worth just letting a year run and not do it. So we still have to do it. And yes, so now I'm in 100. They managed to convince me I will do it, and I think it's a good year to do it as well. Though it was bad, as in the pandemic and all, but I think I have some good music there that I've missed performance. You know, pandemic means I share them so on Christmas Day, beautiful melodies like, you know, Give Me Way, you have Hasta La Vista, you have the
Happy Day.
And we said it's a happy day. It's going to be a happy day actually. And yes, actually a happy day. That's the main reason why we have to go and do Rapperholic, because we have to perform. It's a huge record, and thanks to the team, thanks to Kwame Eugene for that one. So yeah, we are here and we're going to do it. And our decision, the technical guys will go into details as to what we're going to do. Obviously, it's pandemic time. We can't do the Rapperholic that you guys know, or else if you're not going to be here, because everybody's family member will be there. So this is literally a place where you don't want to take for granted. So we are going to take all the precautions. It's going to cut down the numbers drastically down and focus more on virtual. But there will still be tickets for people to come in. As the time, you know, as time they go, we will update on how things are going to be, how the placement of the tables, and I can talk about the tables, right? Yeah, so we'll be doing tables like this for you guys so we can space them. Make sure you are coming with your wife so that when you get the corona, you can go, you go home with, yes, and then we'll make sure that you have your path so you don't touch anybody. You go home and enjoy your corona. So we are spacing it out in a nice way that people can enjoy. Have some drinks as well. This does not happen. It normally happens, few tables at the front and people have drinks, but this one, everybody who's coming to Rapperholic is this setting. Just make sure you don't drink too much so you can really watch me perform. It's going to be fun. The good news is, shouts to MX24. I know you guys seen me tag them when I post the trailer to Rapperholic. So MX is literally powering Rapperholic for this year. They're holding Rapperholic down. Yes, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. She's gonna talk, she's gonna give more about MX. So, but I met them not too long ago and I could see the vision that they have and what they stand for. I think all the youth and Ghanaians should actually tune in and watch MX because the content that they showed me is epic. Some of you guys know MX, right? Was it 24, yes. So they are holding us down. So we will be doing the virtual and they'll be handling that side so that you guys can watch. So all the details you need, where you watch, that's the angle you guys will go. So shouts to MX24, shouts to the A team, and we are still open. If you, a lot of brands are here. If you guys want to also support and come on board, Mr. Eric, yes. After we'll talk backstage. So anybody who wants to come on board is still open. I'm ready for rehearsals. I've already started. I'm playing all the songs that you guys know. Rehearsing with a band. So yeah, basically that's it. And thank you guys for coming. God bless you. Yes, shouts to SC Mobile. Guys, if you're here, just go on your phone right now and just type SC Mobile in your App Store, Play Store, and download. Literally, I pay everything in my life using the app. And shouts to Stan Chats for also not just Rapperholic, supporting Sarkodie in general and placing the brand in the right way. And I see before I know that you want to say some things, but let me just. I think almost everybody here today. What I did was normally the team handles the guests, so I can't literally see new faces that I have to say hello to everybody and ask who they are. But I kind of like know almost everybody here, and it'll be a quick one. But just I see Sheikh Nero and wife. That's my friend. I already told you about Mama C, Cynthia. I have my sister Aisha, all the way from New York here. I have Mariam, my one and only. Mariam put this together today. Give it up for Mariam, please. Whatever you're seeing here now, Mariam did it. Where's Yvonne? Madam Yvonne. Yvonne, they're always backstage. Shouts to Yvonne. Shouts to my friend, which is people find it weird because they feel like I'm too young to have a friend like that. Mr. Amwabin, Mr. Kofi Amwabin. Yes. Kato. Upia and Tiasia, why this man is my friend. Upia can hunt Tiasia, come on, Benny, but that's my friend that we hang out. Actually, from here, that's the only person I'm hanging out with when I move from here. Shouts to the beautiful Nanaba, my biggest fan.
I love you.
Yes, yes. So the only person who is, or mommy who he, at the same time, I can't tell her to stop because I love it. So she's very annoying on Twitter. If I wasn't Sarkodie and I was like on a different camp, I would be really mad because the way Nanaba goes hard for me from get-go till now. Nanaba, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming as well. And we have another friend, Mr. Ann. Hey, Mrs. Ann, sorry. Remember those into my comments Madam Ann, French ambassador in the building. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming. Mr. Andy Dusty, always supporting. Mr. Andy Dusty, and if you guys see me on the gram, you know what I like to look fly. You know, make sure you see you tonight. And even the shirt I'm wearing now is by Bromon. Shouts to Goku Bromon, my friend. Bless you. Right next to Mr. Bromon is Mr. Charles Pepra. Thank you. Please, is Jocelyn here?
She's here. She's
my beautiful Jocelyn. Because I will always have to bring it up because it's okay. So Jocelyn Dumas, as you guys know, in Sarkodie's books, I always have to buy our friendship via prepaid. So what we do is I was on the top here for us to be cool. So today, the reason I'm asking if she's here, my son no reply. So maybe answer about me. So I say go after we go and talk behind us. I will see if I have to compensate or something. But I hope say the Daniel. Well, sure. And then later we quit you out. Okay. Then that is a video or me just one friend in a month. So that's one friend. Also, I think Justin's first time on TV was with me, right? One of the interviews you did, early stage. And then we started, Nkonkonsa Sarkodie, so I came to tell my hard girl. And now she's proud of me. I'm proud of you, sis. God bless you. Mr. Eric. We have two Erics. I hope all is here. Eric. Okay, so Mr. Eric from Total. Boss, I appreciate you coming. My team. Mr. Otin Jesse is also here. Who else? No, Mensa doesn't need shout out. Mensa always need shout out on stage. How can I Mensa DJ Mensa by this time? How? Mensa won't hear by this time. Yes, to the media house, shouts to Zara Felix, one person I really respect. Nkonkonsa, Sammy K. What rapper? Sammy K rapper. Okay. And I didn't know to Jenna.
Anyi.
I don't want to miss no one, but I know I will miss someone. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you.
But I mean, I think the whole world knows how I feel about Sarkodie. He's the greatest rapper in Africa. You can't take that away from him. And every year, I know Ghanaians look forward to RAPPERHOLIC. And I'm happy that despite the troubling times we find ourselves in, he still managed to give something back to the fans. So we're super excited. God bless you, Sarkodie. Hasta la vista.
For me, I've just been watching the progression. Sarkodie of 3 years ago, Sarkodie of last year, the Sarkodie of now, and I know the Sarkodie of tomorrow bigger than the Sarkodie of this year. And in all things, we have to then give the support. He's a very special guy, Ghanaian guy, with his own stuff. And he asked the question why we are friends. You know why. So in all things, Kato. Let's
we're having this conversation. I'm wondering, like 2020, COVID, and having an event.
Okay, you must be able to say you are not sure. Why?
Corona, we're having conversations. I'm wondering, like 2020, Corona and all that. Are we gonna have RAPPERHOLIC or not? While we're happy, it's on. We're getting ready for the big one. Total shutdown of the park.
Don't have a shower, so they will come here.